Today, the world watches as the Catholic Church begins the solemn process of electing a new pope. This ancient ritual, known as the conclave, is shrouded in secrecy and tradition. But what exactly happens behind those closed doors? Join us as we explore the fascinating journey to choose the next leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. The idea of a papal conclave wasn't always the way popes were chosen. For centuries, elections were more open, sometimes influenced by powerful rulers. But over time, the need for a more independent and secure process grew. The term conclave itself comes from the Latin cum clave, meaning with a key, highlighting the locking in of the cardinals to ensure their decision was free from outside pressure. Early conclaves could be lengthy and even contentious, sometimes taking years to reach a decision. Today, the modern conclave follows a strict set of rules. When a pope dies or resigns, the College of Cardinals gathers in Rome. Only cardinals under the age of 80 are eligible to vote. Before the conclave begins, they hold meetings to discuss the state of the church and the challenges facing the next pope. Then, the cardinal electors enter the Sistine Chapel. This sacred space, adorned with Michelangelo's masterpieces, becomes their election hall. Once inside, the doors are locked, literally, from the outside. This extra omnes, Latin for everyone out, signifies the beginning of the secret deliberations. The cardinals take a solemn oath to uphold the rules of the conclave and to maintain absolute secrecy about the proceedings. No outside communication is allowed. The world outside waits, with only the color of the smoke from the Sistine Chapel's chimney as their only clue. The election itself is a meticulous process. Cardinals write the name of their chosen candidate on a ballot, doing so in a way to disguise their handwriting. One by one, they approach the altar, say a prayer, and place their folded ballot into a chalice. After each round of voting, the ballots are counted. A pope is elected when a single candidate receives a 2/3 majority of the votes. If no one reaches the required majority, the ballots are burned in a stove. If black smoke rises from the chimney, it signals to the world that no pope has been chosen. This can happen multiple times a day, for several days. The cardinals continue to vote, pray, and deliberate until a consensus is reached. Once a cardinal receives the necessary 2/3, the dean of the College of Cardinals asks him if he accepts the election. If he says accepto, I accept in Latin, he becomes the new pope. If a pope is elected, the ballots are burned again, this time with a chemical additive to produce white smoke, the long-awaited signal to the world. Habemus papam, we have a pope. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica ring to greet the jubilant crowds and deliver his first blessing, the Urbi et Orbi, to the city and to the world. This moment marks the culmination of the conclave, the beginning of a new chapter for the Catholic Church, and a moment of profound significance for millions around the globe. The choice made within the secrecy of the Sistine Chapel carries the weight of tradition, the hopes of the faithful, and the responsibility of leading a global spiritual community. The name announced echoes through the square and around the world, signaling the end of the sede vacante, the vacant see, and the dawn of a new pontificate. The first words and gestures of the new pope are closely watched, offering glimpses into his personality and the direction he may lead the church. It is a moment of unity as Catholics everywhere turn their hearts and prayers towards their new shepherd, ready to embark on this next stage of their faith journey together. The white smoke, the ringing bells, and the appearance on the balcony are not just rituals, they are powerful symbols of continuity, hope, and the enduring presence of the Church in the world.